I have the following statement attributable to the spokesperson. The Secretary General is saddened by reports that more than 160 people have lost their lives, with many others injured, following the 7.4 magnitude earthquake that struck Colombia yesterday. He expresses his solidarity with the people and government of Colombia and extends his condolences to the families of the victims and wishes for a speedy recovery to all those affected, as reports emerge of collapsed homes and other significant damage, and as the authorities work to assess the full impact. The United Nations is in close contact with the Colombian authorities and is supporting the government-led response as requested. And with that, I'm pleased to turn to my guest, María José Torres Macho, who is the UN Resident Coordinator in Colombia. She is joining us from Bogota to speak about the humanitarian situation in the country following the earthquake yesterday. Ms. Torres Macho, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us this morning. This is indeed a tragic way of starting a week and a new government. Actually, we had an earthquake of a magnitude 7.4. The epicenter was in the Pacific area in Chocó, and it is affecting already 14 of Colombia's 32 departments. So we are talking about the western area of country. And we have so far an updated account of fatalities from the statement of the Secretary General. We have now 182 fatalities, 2,500 people injured, and 195 people report missing. We had this morning a conversation in the Humanitarian Country team with the Foreign Affairs Minister and Tom Fletcher, our emergency relief coordinator. And what it was expressed is that the impact of this earthquake is bigger than they were expecting. Just to give you a bit of context, in 1999, Colombia experienced a huge earthquake in Armenia, in the Coffee region, and it was 6.1. This time has been 7.4. So everything that I'm reporting right now is going to be evolving as we speak, and we are constantly updating. There have been already 2 SITREPs produced. We are updating this morning another SITREP. In terms of coordination, I have to say I have been many years working in humanitarian responses. It's the first time that I see a Foreign Affairs Minister and Tom Fletcher helping the Humanitarian Country team to come together. It was a great manifestation of solidarity and response in a coordinated fashion. Since yesterday, I received also the call of the Foreign Affairs, Mr. Omar Bula, and OCHA has been representing the UN team and the humanitarian community in the emergency response cell. So the assessment is, it is very much ongoing. And I have to say the main areas affected is shelter, health, food security, protection. And there are already humanitarian partners in the field responding. For instance, we have a big presence articulated in 2 regions, the Chocó region as well as the Valle del Cauca in Cali. People already responding. The main operation right now is search and rescue, but we have already pre-positioned emergency kits to respond to all these initiatives. Also, we have an imaginary remote sensing methodology to assess structural damage and socioeconomic impact that was already used in the case of Venezuela. And this is producing the first results in terms of economic damage and structural damage. Everybody is really in a very important effort to be coordinated both here in headquarters as well, headquarters meaning Bogota, as well as in the regions. We are also dispatching staff who is based in Bogota to support the efforts at the local level. And in terms of resources, we are doing 4 different things. One is to realign existing resources. We are implementing an important humanitarian operation right now. We know more about what is the impact in the capital cities, but less in the rural, remote areas that are also affected by the situation of conflict in Colombia. So we are very much following up on that. And Tom Fletcher announced the possibility of mobilizing serve. We have been invited by the national authorities to complement the national response. Therefore, there is a declaration of catastrophe and response in a coordinated way. And we are also operating a new link in the Regional Humanitarian Fund of OCHA in case there are donations by the private sector, which is already happening. I mean, we have been approached by many actors of the private sector who really want to provide support through our mechanism. Thank you very much for now.